Hey friends, I wanted to show you real quick how I bind my quilts. So this would be the sheet that I use for the back of the quilt, and this is my quilt, okay? It's a very small version, but it's a good example. So I'm going to cut my sheet 2 inches. I'm going to cut my sheet 2 inches past my quilt, okay? All the way around. All the way around. I'm going to cut it 2 inches past my quilt, okay? And I get that all done. Then I'm going to fold this in one fold, iron that down, and fold it again on top of my quilt, okay? Then we would pin it. And you would pin it all the way around your quilt, all the way. So when I get to the corner, and I'm going to zoom in here so you can see what I'm doing. I'm at this corner, and this is going to be ironed down, right? I would fold this in, not quite to the quilt. Leave a gap in there. Leave a small gap in there, and iron that down. Okay, then you're going to fold this whole row in, one fold, the whole row. And you're going to iron that down. Then you're going to bring this corner up, this whole row up, and your corners should meet perfectly, just like that. Then you're going to pin it, just like that. Okay, and you're going to iron, and you're going to continue. We're going to do the next side. You're going to fold this up, not quite to the quilt, leave a gap, iron that down, not quite to the quilt, leaving a gap. You're going to fold this one in half, all the way down the whole row. You're going to, if you can iron it, that really helps. And then you're just going to fold onto the quilt, just like we did before. We're going to fold right onto the quilt. Your corners should meet up perfect. Pin that. And then of course you're going to be pinning the whole side because this gets stitched right where the pins are. You would be pinning the whole side of your quilt, just like that, all the way down all the sides. Now we're going to go to the next corner. Now, this is the final corner. So what we got to do here is we have to unfold the first one to get our, well, let's back up here. Fold this in, not quite to the corner. Helps if you can iron it. Then we're going to fold into the quilt, but we had to undo this one so we can get the fold in there. Okay. And then up into the quilt, where your corners should come together. This one might have been a little bit longer. I should have made them all exactly 2 inches, but you get the picture. If your sides are all the exact same inches, all your corners are going to come out together. And then your very last corner, you have to do the same thing that we've been doing. You have to bring this and fold it not quite to the quilt. Okay, leave a gap. Now you're going to fold that back, and it should all come together. Got to kind of maneuver that last corner a little bit. You got to undo and redo, but you have to work you have to work in the round. You have to work in the round. If you start here, you got to go to this one, to that one, to that one, back to here. You have to work in the round, and then should come out. I think this side was even longer yet. So I didn't have all my sides cut perfect. Or the squares, or the corners would all absolutely come out perfect. If your sides are all the same length, your corners will absolutely come out perfect. So I hope that makes sense. Then you're going to be pinning the whole thing, because you're going to stitch that right there. And that binds the front to the back. So I hope that helps.